Hey you guys, it's Naturally Unique, and I'm coming to you guys because I had a couple of comments that were left for me, and I honestly didn't have time to respond back to everybody in a good amount of time, so I decided to just go ahead and post up a video answering some of the questions. Shout out to Kinky Mink for all the comments that you left. Thank you for your support. You were asking me about the braids. Good job with your protein treatment and your hot oil treatment. The only thing I would say, your main goal is going to be keeping these braids moisturized. Now, you were asking me about good hair to use. Box braids, most of the hair is going to be braided up. The ends, you may leave a little bit of it loose, or you may burn the ends. I would suggest the jumbo braid hair because it's 99-cent hair. I mean, it's no sense in paying a lot of money for the hair when you're just going to have it all braided up. So, super jumbo braid hair. If you wanted jet black, you would get number 1. If you got like black hair, but it's not jet black, 1B, and so on. You can just hold it up to your hair and match it to your hair color anyway. But this is what I use, super jumbo braid. Most hair stores is 99 cents. Some hair stores is like $1.99. Do not pay more than $2 for this. Honestly, I wouldn't pay more than $1 for it because, the hair tangles up and it's just not worth more than $1. So we use this for the braid with, and you were asking me what you can use when you're doing the braids. Only thing I used was the jam. Simply because this is really good for braids. Even when you go to the braid shop, this is what they use. What the jam does is just catches all your roots, it catches your ends, and it just kind of makes it stick together. So it makes it easier for you to grip the hair on and for your braids to look really neat. You can even tune in. I have a video where I was showing a tutorial on how to do the box braids, and I was using the jam, and it just makes the braids look really neat. I would suggest as you braid it and as you go, just dip your hand in the jam to keep the jam on your fingertips at all times. That way your braid will be smooth and it'll take some of the frizz out. And another thing that I use, because once you braid your hair, you want to make sure you keep it moisturized. What better to do than coconut oil? You can get this right out of Walmart. That's where I got it from. Luana. Pure coconut oil. They got organic coconut oil if you're an organic person. Only thing else I found probably like the last week that I had my braids was this new oil right here. Which I usually don't even experiment with these different oils simply because it may say that it's olive oil, but I got like 3 or 4 different oils in it. If I'm buying olive oil, I want it to be all olive oil, like nothing else added. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. It has a real good smell to it though. I use that as well. So pretty much just keep your hair oil. Keep your hair moisturized. Keep your scalp moisturized. That'll keep you from having dry scalp and dandruff also. So those are the only things that I use. Only thing that I would suggest, you were talking about you did a protein treatment. I would suggest, a moisturizing treatment. What you can do just with a really good conditioner. You can set under a dryer or you can leave the conditioner on for like an hour. Okay, so that was that about the braids. That was pretty much all the comments that I saw. Hopefully you guys didn't leave any more comments that I missed. If you did, just post them again and I'll get to you. Now, I want to let you guys know what I'm doing. For all of those who tuned into my video the weekend, you guys saw that I did a braid out. But my hair was so crunchy. And my hair is never crunchy. So I'm like, okay, I have to sit down and have to think about what did I do differently. I'm not going to lie. Beginning of my journey, I bought the herbal essence. I forgot which one it is. It's the blue one though. It's like the moisture one. It's supposed to be help with moisture. If you like a moisture, supposed to put the moisture back in your hair. But back to that. I bought that when I first chopped my hair off. I didn't know no better. Everybody was talking about herbal essence, herbal essence, herbal essence. Before I learned about different ingredients that you want to stay away from, I bought that. Now, in the beginning, my hair would never be moisturized and soft and look healthy how it looks now. So I would say I bought it and then I started hearing about other products. I experimented a little bit with it. And I don't know. Once I found better products, I just stopped using it. Like, this is mostly what I use. So, with my hair being crunchy this time, I had to think about what did I do different. I co-washed with the herbal essence and then I deep conditioned with the Giovanni's. Which I guess the herbal essence had dried my hair out so much. It wasn't but so much that the Giovanni's could do since I wasn't, since I'm rinsing it out. Another thing, I was kind of light-handed on my direct leave-in moisture or whatever. What is it? Direct leave-in conditioner. I was a little light-handed with that. So I guess all of that played a role in my hair being crunchy and dry. So, you know, dryness is not good at all. If your hair is crunchy, we need to identify some problems. We need to identify some better products for you. Because if your hair is dry, it's going to result in breaking off eventually. So with the crispiness, I said, okay, let me go home. Let me co-wash my hair like I usually do. So I did co-wash with my Giovanni's. And as you see, I'm deep conditioning with my plastic cap. I usually don't, sometimes I set it in the dryer, sometimes I don't. So I'm deep conditioning and then following. I'm going to go ahead and use my direct leave-in. I'm following that. I'm probably going to do another braid out with my Shea Moisture. So I guess I need to keep my routine how I usually have it. But that herbal essence, y'all, it just smells so good. I just like, let me just try this. But you know what? That was trial and error. It's gone. You know, my hair been doing good, you know, with these organic products or whatever. I guess I just need to stick to it. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll get that herbal essence away to somebody. And then there was something else that I needed to identify. Someone had posted how their hair is usually dry too. I would suggest try the Giovanni's line. I mean, you can get a good deal on this big bottle was at Marshall's for, I think it was, what is it? The tag said on it, $12.99. Now, usually online it's $25, which I ain't gonna lie to you. It's worth $25. So, you know, you can go online and you can find it. You can go in Marshall's and get it. You know, it's on sale in Marshall's if you can find it. You know how they have products and then they get rid of it. I would suggest, you know, just look at what you're using. Look on the back of some of those products that you're using because your hair shouldn't be crunchy. You know, I guess now that our hair is natural and we're not using chemicals on our hair, certain chemicals are just too harsh to use without drying our hair out. One thing we want to avoid is taking the moisture out of our hair because, you know, with this afro texture hair, it's hard to keep the moisture. So when you got moisture, you want to avoid products that's going to take the moisture away from you. So keep that in mind. Try some coconut oil. That keeps the moisture good, keeps your hair soft. Try this Giovanni's. You know, a lot of people say that Cantu shea butter doesn't work for them. Someone asked me about that. My sisters, they love it. Me, myself, I didn't have a problem with it. The only reason I stopped using the Cantu was because when I would do my wash and goes, it just left a big white residue in my hair that I didn't like. And, you know, I was headed out for my birthday. I was trying to get dressed, and I had all this white stuff in my hair, and I was wiping it out with a t-shirt, and it wouldn't come out. So, after that, I just said, forget it. And I honestly gave a brand new bottle of it away. Big bottle. But, I don't know. I would say, you know, try it with some oil or try it with other products. I mean, because my sisters, they love it. That's all they use. One of my sisters' her hair is probably longer than mine now. She started after me. She loves Cantu. All she uses is Cantu and pure shea butter. That's all she uses, work for her. Then my younger sister, the one that featured in the box braid video, that's all she uses, Cantu shea butter. But you know, it's to each his own. You know, certain products may work for you that may not work for me. Certain products may work for them that don't work for me or you. You know, that's just how it is. You know, our hair just want different things and want different food. Only problem I have is if I gotta buy a product and buy another product to use with it, I just rather not have the product because it's like I'm wasting money. I got to double up on a product. So, you know, just try the Giovanni's though. If the Cantu didn't work for you, try that Shea Moisture. You know, that has a lot of good reviews on it. Only thing I can give a review on is that Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which is great. It smells great and it feels great. But I'm not going to hold you guys up too long. I just want to answer some of you guys' questions and let you know what I was doing to stop that crunchiness because that ain't going to work for me. And thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. Continue to leave your comments, subscribe, rate, do whatever you have to do. Bye.